What is going on, everyone? I am D Venom. Thank you guys for going live with me. I really do appreciate y'all energies. And if you come into the room, thank you very much. If you decide to stay, thank you very much. If you decide to stay is what the fuck I'm trying to say. I really do appreciate your energies even more. And if you decide to, leave, then fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, I am very highly vibrational tonight, very optimistic. I feel good. I just got done creating an episode for you guys. I am not home, so this is why you don't hear the feathered friends. I'm across the street at the park, and it is such a beautiful night. I can just spread eagle and get fucked right now. I promise you. It is so beautiful out here. Um, people are commuting in cars. They're walking their dogs. People are on skateboard. I haven't seen anybody on a skateboard yet, but this is I just love watching people commute in the city, regardless if they're on horse or what. I just love watching people commute. But anyway, I'm sitting in my vehicle. I have the windows all the way the fuck down. And my little microphone is flashing its colors, from green to blue to whatever colors this damn microphone has. And I'm just looking to and fro. I think that the park is closed. So I better be trying to get my ass up out of here before the motherfucking police come and, tell me to leave. But anyway, let me bag up all my stuff and get ready to head up out of here. I just wanted to shoot the breeze with you guys before going home. So I'll sit here for a minute. I don't have anything on me in regard to paraphernalia or nothing like that. So, I have my weed pen on me and, there's really no marijuana up in this damn thing. So I'm pretty sure the police aren't going to be tripping about that. If they were to come to the park and see what's going on, I'm shooting the episode. I'm live with my podcast. That's what I'm doing. And shit, if they were to roll up on me, I'm live with my podcast and talking to y'all live. And, let that be the reason. Anyway, let me get ahead of the game and, bag up my notes and stuff that I had for my recorded my recorded episode for you guys. Hold on one second. Okay, one second. Let me put the mic down so I can use both hands. I do apologize, you guys. I'm having some difficulties putting this in my bag. Maybe if I turned on some light, I can see some shit. There we go. Okay. Now I am straight. I think I will leave the park about 11:30. Because I think there's still some cars out here, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll leave about 11:30. I'll just chill for a second. So anyway, I hope that your night is going accordingly as planned. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful night. I hope that your dinner and all of that stuff was great if you're in the nighttime. It could be morning, it could be afternoon where you're at. I know that I have various different listeners, and thank you guys very much for listening, downloading, and following. I really do appreciate it. I have listeners of all sorts. I've seen that I have listeners in Spain, if I'm not mistaken, England. I appreciate the love from you guys, and thank you guys for listening to me in your vehicles and your homes and wherever you're at. I really do appreciate it. You guys don't have to listen to me at all. And I know that lately I've been a little bit on the boring side and speaking a lot of gibberish. And that's okay. I'm allowed to have those days. Not every day is going to be a day where I'm going to be loquacitive and upbeat and whatever else the case may be, like I am right now. Um, right now, I just had a I'm so blessed today, and any other day I'm blessed as well. But I had a really, really fantastic day today, and I'm going to share that with you guys, along with some other things too. Um, I lost my job, and I shared that via the episode that I completed. But things have uplifted very quickly for me, and I will share that as well. I've been trying to apply the law of attraction to my life in various different ways. And hold on one second. Let me let my windows up because and lock my damn doors. Just because I'm in the park across from my house and nothing be happening, don't mean nothing can happen. Um, okay, that should work. Okay, perfect. Okay, anyway, um, very nice, lovely, clear blue sky. Night. And I'm loving this breeze. And I'm loving being in the universe's house at this particular point. And I'm just not really ready to go into confinement at this point. Yeah, I am here with you guys as well, which makes me happy and keeps my vibrations upbeat. You know what? My episode for you guys was an hour and some change. I was really talkative and just really going off about a lot of different stuff and I felt so good and I felt at home with you guys when I was recording that episode. And before I knew it, I was an hour in. I like stuff like that. I like feeling I love feeling this type of energy. It really makes me happy. And, I'm happy to be here. Dev, oh my God. Hello, how are you? Hello,
Hello.
Dev, how are you?
Hello there, D Venom. How you doing? Long time no see from the last time we talked.
I know I've been talking about you in several episodes in regard to the food dish that you foreshadowed about. And I'm going to use that as a hidden gem for my people in order to make that meal for themselves. And I want to make it myself too.
Wow, that's very kind of you. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I enjoyed our conversation, and you're very polite. I like that. In America, you don't speak to a lot of polite people, so
I see. Well, I mean, maybe it's just the cultural differences, right? But it's just my pleasure to talk to you. So how was your day?
I was just speaking about my day, and I did an episode in regard to my day. My day has been a blessed day. I went to the
Wow.
pantry. I got free food. I got free clothing. From there, I spoke to a friend that I haven't spoke to in a while, and we kindled our relationship in regard to friendship, and that was always,
Right.
that's always a good thing. What else? I got another job because unfortunately Monday I was let go and I found another job like quickly and I start Monday. So I'm happy about that. So the wheel of positive energies, continues to roll because now I'm live on podcast and I'm talking to you.
Thank you so much. Well, I'm happy to hear that you had a good day. I believe if you just keep the energy, all of the other days will be good as well.
Well, how was your day? And yes, you're absolutely right.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just it's also, I've been very deactive or most of the time from my social media. I mean, I don't have any social media except this app, but I recently just got my phone back And, I was studying, I got a notification, that the cliche title, Get Ya Some. I was like, that's the Venom. And, I was like, I really want to join. So yeah, I came along.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I think anyone that shares their energies in regard to my platform and stuff like that. So, yeah, I decided to go live, after I had a fantastic day today, and I wanted to share that energy amongst my listeners and followers and downloaders. And I'm glad that it's penetrating. I'm glad that it's not, sorry, not to interrupt you. Glad that it's penetrating you guys and you're, calling in and stuff like that. So I appreciate it. Thank you, universe.
Right, yeah. So thank you. So, but if you're recording anything for your podcast or something, I can go down in the listener part. I don't wanna interrupt your recording session or something.
Oh no, I'm done with that. I just got done with that, and I decided to go live. I'm like, let me go live and talk to the people because I'm not home. If I was home, well,
Right.
my birds are asleep. You wouldn't hear them, but I'm across the street at the park actually, and
Oh.
yeah, I don't want to go home. So let me ask you a question. Do you get sick of confinement in regard to like being in behind closed walls all the time and you just want to be a part of nature?
I'm so sorry, but you have to ask your question again. I couldn't catch the first part.
Okay. Do you ever get sick and tired of being at home, like behind those four corner
Uh-huh.
walls? And that's all you see every day is those four corner walls until you go out and about. But aside
Mhm.
from that, don't you just want to be a part of nature and not behind those four corner walls?
Well, the thing is, for the past 4 years, I've been living in my room and studying most of the day,
That
and
would drive me crazy.
I've always been a very, indoor person, specifically in-room person. And but I have a big window that my desk is connected to it, and I'm living by the sea, and I can see the ocean, the mountains from the window. And that's the only thing that helps me. But the thing is, I myself love the breeze. I just love the breeze so much. And early morning when I wake up, I do my calisthenics. If I would be in the mood, maybe like 2 out of 7 days of the week, before I start my day, I go out, not specifically for running, but sometimes, but more for just jogging in the air, just breathing the breeze and enjoying the air. And about nature, I love the nature. Specifically, I love the sea. I love the water. I love the connection between my body and the water, and it is relaxation.
I agree because I like the sounds of water. I can't swim. I tried to do that years ago and I failed. But yeah,
It's alright.
I can imagine being by the sea and seeing the seagulls and all of that nature and stuff like that, and the mountains. So yeah, you have a good scenic view of stuff and that air, as you were saying,
Yeah,
because I'm sitting in my
yeah.
car and I'm getting a nice breeze from, nature. And it's a beautiful thing. I love it. And I don't want to go home.
I love it too. I love it too. And the thing is, I myself, one of my biggest phobias actually is I don't know the word in English. I mean, I don't even know the word in terms of phobiology, but there is this fear of deep sides in ocean, right? There was a phobia for it. I just don't remember it. But I myself have that. I'm very, very, very scared by the dark sides of ocean down there, right? And
hmm
I've always been scared of swimming, but I don't know how to explain it. I always love to be at the edge of this fear and relaxation when I go to ocean. You know, it's just you see when I go down to the water, right, I'm not even talking about swimming, just going down and just leaving myself to the water movements to move me around, right? It's just, I feel like I'm in a different dimension. It's the most highest relaxation I've ever done for myself. And, it's not that much often for me to go, swim in the sea because I'm living in the north of Iran. It's mainly cold here, very cold, and you can't go swim there. You're gonna freeze. But the only time it's possible, it's through the summer. And as I told you before, I'm basically not a free guy. I've been studying the past 5, 6 summers, so yeah, I don't get the time to go out that much, but I would love to.
No, there's a lot that you said that I connected with, like, the fear and everything of the ocean and everything and living on the edge, so to speak. And I like to live
Right,
on the edge of fear, I guess I could say, but in a whole different way. And
right,
we can talk about that at a whole different time, but, yeah, and being
right,
in a whole different dimension. That's how I feel with nature. It's just like when I'm a part of nature, like right now, I'm in my vehicle,
right,
but, it kind of reminds me of when I was homeless. I was in a park and I wasn't podcasting, but I was in the park getting ready for bed and, just loving nature and just, at that particular point going through it because I was homeless, but at the same time being happy that the universe was sheltering me in her own way, even though my car was sheltering me. The universe was also sheltering me in her own way and keeping me safe and things of
right.
that particular nature. So, yeah, I enjoy, hold on one second. Okay, I have to make sure my car wasn't on. Let me make sure my doors are locked. Okay. But yeah,
Okay.
I, hmm.
No, continue. That was a confirming okay.
Oh, but yeah, I just, in a nutshell, I just love nature and I just love being a part of it. And, yeah, I feel like I'm in a different dimension. It would be better if I had some shrooms. I would definitely feel like I'm
Right.
in a whole different dimension. But,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's right. That's right. That's absolutely what I feel when I go, you know, also nature. I mean, I'm not denying the fact about nature. Let me tell you something actually. I've grown up in a complete jungle-ish place. Where I'm living, I can send the name of it. You can search it in the Google. So this is my city. Very hard to pronounce. Don't really mind it.
Okay.
But you can search this, right? And I'm gonna send you some other names too that I've lived before.
Now the
And
jungle, now that would be exciting and it would be scary. I was
do you see?
watching, hmm?
Do you see the city? Do you see the city?
Yes, I do.
Right. And you see that it's jungle and mountain at the same time, like a village-based city, right?
Oh, well, actually, I'm
Um,
not. Actually, I don't see the city, not yet. I haven't researched it yet.
Oh, yeah, search on it. You would get my point. That's where I was born, and it's just Django has always been with me. But it's just there is this dark feeling right when I go to Django alone. Like I'm telling you, it's just a mixture of that edge and relaxation, and I feel that's just the nature. That's just the true characteristics of nature that affects you.
I'm glad we're talking about nature because I was watching, I'm sorry, I was unzipping my pants, not to be nasty, but, I gained a lot of weight and, my pants were just really, really, tight around the waist and they were killing me
It's
softly.
alright.
So, but, anyway, on Instagram, I've been watching these videos in regard to nature and just how real nature is and how nature is, very, um, how can I say it? Oh my God, gruesome. And their animal videos in regard to like, prey being caught and, how they get ate alive and they're showing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, zebras getting ripped apart and they're still alive and they're screaming and oh my God, that type of stuff I want to see in real life. I would love to go on a safari.
Well, did you know that it's actually explainable? Why do you love it? It's an evolutionary pathway of our evolutionary path. Because at the end of the day, we are hunters too. We used to be hunters, right? So Homo sapiens back in 300,000 years ago, which is the start point of humanity, we were hunters. We used to be very aggressive, right? And there is this evolutionary characteristics in your biology that you would like to see these documentaries. And well, yeah, I completely get you.
But there's a double side of me when it comes to nature, and I hate to say this. I love hearing the screams of the animals of the prey that have gotten caught and
I'm
they're
telling
now,
you, I'm telling you,
and
it's
now they're getting,
biological. It's
yeah, now
biological.
they're getting ate alive. But also I feel bad for the prey. I want to cry for the prey and I want to, save the prey. So it's just like,
That's
that's,
the
hmm.
mixture. That's the mixture that we're talking about. The characteristics of your animalist side of all of the humans, along with our emotion. The two different characteristics that tear us apart from different animals. We have animalist characteristics, just like any other animal, but we also have emotions that is only for humans. And the mixture of it is what happens. You feel both enjoyed and sad about that animal.
Oh wow! So that's very explainable, and it's very tripped out. I was watching some more of these videos, and there was a zebra, and the zebra was still alive. And I'm looking for the nose of the zebra, and I'm looking closer, and I'm just like, wait a minute, this zebra's nose is missing. The whole nose was gone, Deb, and then you seen the bone of the side of the zebra's face. It was just so gruesome. And the fact that the zebra was still alive and screaming and oh my gosh. Nature, but animals are powerful creatures. I mean, the attacks of some of these leopards and stuff like that, when I've seen videos of leopards attacking like dogs that were domesticated dogs that were, pretty much minding their own business and dogs that were defending their territory. But the attacks of these beasts is
Yeah.
absolutely, I want that power.
I know what she's talking about. Rather than saying animals are powerful, it's better to say DNA and living organism is the most scariest thing you can ever see. And take it from an ad, my friend. A living organism will not stop do whatever it can from mutation and surviving for the better good, right? That's what makes evolution possible. And that's why all of the living organisms in their own way are truly, truly, absolutely scary and terrible. It's just, I'm talking about a big amount of fear. It's just fear has been always with us, not only with us, with every animal, not even animals, dinosaurs, sea animals, all the living organisms. Fear was the only thing that allowed animals to evolve and mutate because of being feared and scared of death and for the better survival. So it's just it's so brutal, you know. Like whenever they say nature is like, bad and stuff like that. It's just like it's not that nature is bad. It's just basically humans always think this human-made concepts always have to be fairy tale, but in fact, biology is absolutely brutal. It's like merciless, and that's what nature is.
I love it. Now, what do you, how could you, well, first of all, could you imagine being a caveman back in the days and living amongst dinosaurs and having to survive through all of that? Could you imagine, first of all, I absolutely love dinosaurs. They are the next thing to dragons and stuff like that. Because I believe in dragons. I believe they're out there. They just haven't manifested to this world. But I believe in them. But could you imagine living amongst them big beasts?
Well, the thing is, we haven't lived in the same period era with dinosaurs. They slightly vanished a few million years before Homo sapiens, which are the first thoughted humans, pop up. So I will just shortly give you a brief introduction to the history of the planet Earth. 46 million years ago, waterland started to pop up. And before that, it was just a singular rock without any water. It was so hot and so dense that it was just like a complete lava star. After the passage of time, and I'm talking about million years, right? Imagine right now we're in the age of 2025. That means 2,000 years ago Jesus was born, right? 15,000 years ago was the first civilization from China and Iran, right? Now I'm talking about million years, so it's a lot, right? So this planet has been a rock for million years. After million years, it cooled down and it wasn't hot like it was before. Then the hotness became to gas, and the gas of the passage of time cooled down and raining started to pop up. The only difference is nowadays if you see a rain, it probably cuts and will be finished after a few days, maybe a few weeks, right? That's just evolutionary if you ever see weeks of raining, right? But before, when the first raining, a storm pop up, it was raining for several dozens of million years. Can you imagine that? One day, 100 year, 1,000 year, 100,000 year, 1 million year, and then dozens of million year. Every day raining. And that's why most of the planet became oceanary. And as you can see right now, right? Then when that happened, the raining stopped. Atmosphere changed and we got the blue planet that we see right now. And I'm talking about 48 million years ago. Then there was nothing on this planet, only water. But the thing is, now we know wherever water is, living organism is there. Wherever water is, life is there. You can right now grab a bottle of water, bring it to a microscope, look at it precisely, and you see living organism swimming and crawling in there. But don't worry, they're good for your body. Now getting back to the point, 46 million years ago, from the water, this is a little complex, but we still don't know 100% how, but we know a little. From the water, the first living organism evolved out of water, out of nothing else before it. And they call it LUROCK, the first singular cell that was born. No neural networking, no complex biological structure. The first cell living organism that was so small, so tiny. I'm talking about 10 to the power of negative 100 centimeter, right? This thing started to crawl around, and by the passage of time, it evolved, and then we had the first fishes, right? Then fishes started to go explore, and million years is passing, like 2 million years passed, right? 10 million years passed. Then these fishes reach to lands. They discover lands. They go to lands, but they die because they're oceanary animals. They can't live outside of the ocean. So they evolve, right? They mutate to land animal. Then we have land animals. Then this land animal go discover everywhere. And we have the big era of Jurassic for 17 million years. All of the dinosaurs, all the way from big, small, and even the birds, all of them pop up. And then the big crash, they all die. They all vanish. Several million years, Homo sapiens, from great apes, which are we, and all of the other mammals, start to pop up. Until right now, that has been almost 1 million years. So that's the history of the world.
That's some amazing facts.
Yep. And cavemen did not have to fight with dinosaurs, but they had to fight with absolutely horrible and terrible creatures. You see, these animals that we see nowadays are not the same animals that used to be 300,000 years ago. These animals are the evolved version. You see, simple cats that you see people take them as pets 300,000 years ago were one of the most dangerous hunters that these cavemen, these poor cavemen, had to fight with them, right? And they were brutal. So yeah, being a caveman back in 300,000 years ago, without any evolved brain, without any intellectual sides of nowadays human, and without any communication between humans, just like animals, is truly a nightmare. But there is still the reason why we are here.
And why do you think that, aside from killing each other and everything else?
What do you mean?
It's an American thing, you know. I mean, y'all probably don't kill each other and stuff around there, you know, like they do here in America. That's why I kind of made the
Oh,
comment.
are you talking about guns and just, going out on the street casually talking to somebody and then you don't like it, you kill it? No, I'm joking. But it's just, I didn't get your point. Like, what does killing has to do with evolution?
You know, I probably wasn't making a point. I do apologize about that. I'm trying to I'm trying to multitask. My friend Saint LMC is joining the cast, and she said, "Hello, Dev."
Oh, is somebody on the chat?
Yes.
Oh, hello, Miss Saint LMC. I apologize so much. I wasn't on the chat. I was just talking. Welcome, ma'am. Many blessings, love. Thank you, madam.
My apologies to my audience out there. They probably were like, Dev, like, you know, what the hell are you talking about? You know, this has nothing to do with evolution.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, you can't just stop me from talking nerdy stuff. I'm sorry. We can
Uh,
change the topic.
no. Go ahead. No. Talk. I don't. I enjoy your conversation. To be honest with you.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. I mean, it's just I told you I don't have any social media, right? Podbean is the only app I have, and for the past few months, different people have been inviting me to their podcasts. I mean, mostly non-English podcasts and some English podcasts. I've been talking about different things all the way from physics to biology to math. And it's just I'm not that good with ordinary casual conversations, so I really apologize about it. I'm just like a robot that could give you information.
Oh no, give the information because a lot of people need to be informed. Yeah, feel free.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So yeah, let me read what Miss OMC says. What would people frequency? Man, thank you. This is so kind. This is so kind of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I was exactly about to say the same thing, madam. If you can talk, just come on and we can talk.
I told her to feel. There she goes.
Oh,
Don't you
hello
love
there,
it?
madam.
I can
Hey,
listen. I can listen to Dev all motherfucking night.
right? Sounds absolutely fantastic. If you can't hear me well enough, I can change to my other phone. I was just
I can hear you
using
loud and clear exactly as the rain sound. Hello there, ma'am.
many blessings to you, love. And don't you worry about anything other than being yourself. And you have got a good friend here with Dee, because Dee loves everybody for who they are, not who the world wants them to be. And we vibe on frequencies. So if you're good in his book, I can feel the frequencies all the way over here, and I knew you was on a good wave. So please, I'd love to hear some of your theories, some of your hypotheses, some of your adventures. Do tell. I want to know about Dev.
I know. I mean, growing up in the jungle, so to speak, you know, that's a lot in itself because I couldn't imagine that. So, yeah.
Well, it's basically going off in the jungle, but under a shelf, reading books 24/7. Not that much of a badass jungle man, but yeah, I mean, it's just a very very great
Now,
adventure.
don't
I mean,
sell
because
yourself short. I bet you could be a good Tarzan, or you could make some really good, like, healing potions and stuff for, like, diseases that we in the Western areas probably use poison to try to cure. You could probably cure it in a day.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I mean, my profession is math and physics. I teach math and physics to university students, but I love biology. I always loved it. But I don't know. It's just I don't believe it's that much my thing. I believe I could be more proficient in math and physics. But I studied microbiology last summer just for fun, and wow, it's just a wonderful major. Just getting to know viruses and how they work and how you can defeat them. It's just so amazing.
Is it not wonderful? I also was in college for something similar to that. I was actually studying the vertical transfer of the HCI transfer. I'm sorry, the HCI vertical transfer of the horsehair worm parasite
Yeah.
and the effects it has on cordyceps. And the fact it was so interesting that it is the only one that could actually replicate itself alone.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
was just fascinated. Then I started linking it to many different types of cancers. It's just very interesting. Now, you said you're in the jungle. Have you had any work with cordyceps and things like that?
Sorry, ma'am. Can you say it again? I couldn't catch it. Have I had anything with what?
I'm sorry. I get carried away when I get excited when I meet somebody that knows a
Maybe
little bit
spell it out.
like
Maybe
the
spell it
stuff
out
I
in the
do.
No,
chat.
no, 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 no. It's probably about my connection or my bad. I'm sorry, but can I just
No,
say it again?
they our frequencies match up and then they mess us up. It's the matrix. But I was talking about the cordyceps over there in the jungle. I'm not sure what part of jungle you're at, but like, have you done any like studies on those? Because that's what I was doing in school was the study of the HCI transfer of the vertical horsehair worm.
Are you there,
Did
Deb?
I lose you? Oh dear.
Oh, hold on. Because
Sorry. My mom was talking to me. Ma'am, I have to go and buy something for her. Can I have 5 minutes?
Here, I'll leave. I'm sorry.
oh,
No,
you're fine.
no, wait, no, please, wait. You got it wrong. I said my mom needed me to go and buy something for her. I only need 5 minutes. I'm so sorry. I'll come back.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you got to go. So you have to do something for your mom, and then you'll come back.
I'll be right back in 5 minutes. I mean, time is relative, right? 5 minutes doesn't exist, but I promise I can come back in 5 minutes in planet Earth time.
Okay, that's fine. Hold on. Let me see what Saint went to.
It's alright. I guess I made her sad or something. I'll be right back.
I hope not. Okay. I'll say see you right later, Dev.
Alright.
Oh wow, she misconstrued everything. He didn't say anything about her. Okay, well they're both gone, so hopefully she returns. Hold on one second, let me put it in the chat that he wasn't referring anything to her. Hold on, I'm just explaining. Okay. All right, I was just explaining to her that him having to run to the store for his mother and giving him 5 minutes to do that has nothing to do with her. So I'm not sure why she felt the way that she felt and left the room because she's more than welcome to remain. Um, but no, um, it had nothing to do with her. So, well, hopefully she returns. If not, I don't know. I think I will have to talk to her and message her in a different way and let her know that this was not about her. She could have stayed if she wanted to and chatted and whatever else. But that's what, the chat are for. One second. There's no way that I can message her. Okay. Well, let me continue on. And we'll wait until Dev comes back. If, universe grants him to come back and, go from there. But I've had, I'm sorry, you guys. My mouth is so dry at this point. I need to go get something to drink really bad. But anyway, I've had a really blessed day considering the fact that Monday I lost, excuse me. Okay, sorry, I had to yawn, but I lost my job. I went there, like I normally do, ready for the work week. And I ring the doorbell as I normally do, ready to go inside. Oh, there she goes. I'm like, where the fuck did she go? Quit playing them games, Saint. Saint, did you read what I put into the chat? He had to, in a nutshell, he had to take care of something for his mom, and he needed 5 minutes to do that. And what he was saying didn't have anything to do with you, not at all. Right, right. So he'll be back momentarily. No, I thought you had left because I thought you left because we both thought you left because of what he was saying, and I'm like, well, hopefully she didn't misconstrue anything and think that you said that. Hold on. Okay.
Honey, who is you with? You know I know better. It's just like with me and you, we start talking and our frequencies be messing up the frequently messed up matrix. And when I got all excited, it started like glitching out. And so I left for a second and then I went to another room and came back. But when I went to the other room, don't you know that sweetheart followed me and just come apologize and tell him it wasn't on me? Like, no, you good, you good. But I don't know how he knew where I went.
You said what? You don't know where what?
He came to the other room I was in.
Oh, really?
Because I left this one and went to another room for a second to like let the frequencies air out.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was crazy because he knew exactly where I was and said that he just came in to tell me that everything was okay. And I was like, I know, it's all good, it's all good. And it was just odd. But it's cool too though, because like I don't know, again, frequencies.
Yeah. Are we speaking of Dev or someone else?
Dev,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'm the one that was in here.
Okay. Maybe he followed you to
He
tell you
came over
that.
to the pole.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe he, followed you to tell you that, he apologized. It wasn't about. He's a very polite individual.
Yeah. I think he thought that I thought something was wrong with him or something, but I was really just trying to make sure that the frequencies went back and drop them over there in a negative area where they already had
Yeah.
negativity and come back.
Yeah. I feel you.
But it was just odd because he knew exactly where I went.
Yeah. That's kind of interesting, but he's a smart individual. So who's to say, shit,
He is
maybe.
very, very hyper intelligent. Very hyper intelligent.
I like his energy. So he
He's
said that he'll
young
be.
though, right?
I don't know how. I think he's 19, if I'm not mistaken. So
That is
yeah,
too young.
yeah, he's young. Then
He's
again,
cute
he
though.
may.
You like him, don't you?
Who, me? No, not like that.
Yeah,
Mm.
he cute. You like him. Come on.
No, actually, I have I don't have
Okay.
feelings for this person, but I actually have a liking for this Russian individual.
A Russian привет.
A Russian that's very blunt and upfront and all of that stuff.
Well, that is hot because you want something upfront and blunt because that's not something you're used to in relationships.
Well, I'd rather have that in any
Usually,
form of a
don't you end up
relationship.
with the ones that want to sugarcoat things and lie to you?
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah. You have company,
Yeah,
Saint?
that's what I thought. And it must be a refreshing. Do I have company?
Yeah.
No, why? Did you hear somebody in the background?
Oh, it sounded like somebody was in the background. There's like a delay when you get my
Oh.
when you hear me. I can hear it.
You know what? I need to change over to my iPhone real quick.
Yeah,
Because I had to get spill the tea about what is done happen tonight anyways. It's been crazy because my mama died. Right, hold on.
oh no.
Let me switch over to my iPhone. Yeah, my mom passed away. Had something to do with it. And the police just arrested him and it's been rough. So let me find my iPhone and I'll spill the tea.
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. You know, people say and all that stuff, but yours actually means something because you're
Oh, you were in the Matrix. I'm just like, come on,
like
Matrix,
me.
don't start now.
It's like, oh, everybody says the same thing, but when you say it, like, yes, hold on, I'm switching over now.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. It should just let me come right in, I think. Log in. Trying to be positive and keep a positive attitude because we know if we don't stay positive, then we get negative results.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I wouldn't have known that someone passed away, especially someone close like your mom, considering your upbeat attitude and how you were, with Deb and everything else. So I never would have thought that, someone as close to you like that would, have passed away.
She was my grandmother, but she raised me. She was my grandmother, but she raised me. And, she was the only thing I ever had as far as a mom. Cause my mom, my biological mom or whatever, my womb donor, she traded me for heroin when I was 6 years old and stuff like that.
Hmm.
And was very abusive to me. So my mama, my grandmother, she stepped in to raise me. And she was the most amazing woman in the world. And she didn't care what you done in your past or what your preferences were or how you dressed. She loved you for you, not who she wanted you to be. And she was so genuine. And but my brother, he is into that Baphomet worship stuff. And yeah, hold on, let me switch over to this phone and then I'll tell you everything because you'll be the first one to actually tell the whole story too.
Oh, well,
Because I ain't seen you on here in a minute. I've been trying to catch you on here. See, she died on Valentine's Day, but he just got arrested tonight.
well, thank God he got arrested. So that's a good thing.
See, I've been praying for the truth to come out. I've been praying and praying and praying and praying. And praise God that it did.
Well, the truth
Because I
always,
felt it. I felt it. I felt it in my soul
wow, that is,
that he done
wow.
that. You know what I mean? You know how you can get near somebody and you feel them and they almost become like sticky with nastiness and their energy just makes you want to vomit and stuff
It's called a
because they
vibe.
have that evilness in them.
Yep, it's a vibe.
Huh?
I said,
Yeah, it's a vibe. It's definitely a vibe. Yeah. It's a demon.
yeah. In the worst case scenario, yeah.
But see, with me and him having Jewish bloodline, what people don't understand is you got to choose either the light or the darkness, and either one comes with power. You know what I mean? And the original, like Solomon, uh, witchcraft and everything that come from the Kabbalah and all came from the Torah, and that's our bloodline. And he chose one side, and I chose the other.
Oh, so he chose the dark, obviously.
Yes. But I will say this though, like my mama, she wanted to go home. She lost her sweetheart of 62 years, a year and a half ago, and she died on Valentine's Day morning. I went down there to give her breakfast, and he had been, see, my brother was living with her, because we weren't allowed to stay at the same address, and I've been staying with, my dad's or whatever, and he had already left, but she was still warm and she had tears in her eyes and stuff. And I knew something was wrong because he called and said she's gone. Didn't even say, didn't tell us nothing. And I just fell on my knees. I was like, you promised you would leave me here. How could? And then it all hit me. It just like when I kissed her forehead, I just had all these flashes. And even at the funeral, man, this ain't no lie. Like when the preacher started preaching or whatever, apparently she had said about being scared of him the day before to the preacher. And he said, if anybody here is the reason that she was upset with them the day before she died, you need to come up here and hit your knees and repent now. And when he said them words, the flower beside her casket fell over. Right beside my brother.
So that was a sign in
And
its own self.
yeah, that is strong resident energy and the residue that's left behind, and there's just so many things that can't be denied. And from Valentine's Day, it snowed, it rained every day. The wind was so bad that it ripped there was some like places that got ripped in half, got knocked out. The lightning struck it over there at Ortec. Then it held, and it snowed and held and followed him from 2 counties. It ain't no joke. And then I guess it all just came to a head tonight, and there was like 19 cops out there, and forensics. Okay, but then he took off running. So
no, I'm all in, honey.
I guess
I'm
they're
listening
doing
to
like
this story.
a manhunt right now for him. I've been listening to right. Been listening to the police scanner and all that, and so apparently he had somebody. He must have like got scared or whatever, because the girl that was with him that supposedly had something to do with it turned him in because she found out that he was over here with his ex Savannah. This is a bunch of tea, honey, and Savannah and him had already gotten into a fight, and he hit the baby. And he hit a baby and put the baby in the hospital, so the police were already coming. Well, Ellie, the other girl, come and said, I can't live with this, I can't do this, I have to clean my soul, even if I spend the rest of my life in jail. I said, oh my God. And she told everything. Well, when he heard that, he had Maddie, the other girl he's sleeping with, mind you, he done gave all 3 of these girls an incurable disease. I'm not gonna say what it is. You know what I mean?
You know
Yeah, I
how it
think
is
I
when
got.
somebody puts your business out there on that level, and then
Mm-hmm.
it shouldn't be. And I respect anybody on that. But he not just that, he also gave him herpes too, and the girl gave him brownies with feces in it twice, and he ate them
Mm,
twice. Like, okay, I get one time, that's a mistake. But twice, honey, you gonna eat them twice? Why would you eat anything else this girl cooks you?
mm,
Ooh, my brother, ooh. But
mm, mm.
anyways,
That
I get
sounds.
it. Like, and then yeah, but that's the same one that came and said she just got through transitioning, and she's pretty as can be. But she got she fully transitioned, and I wasn't sure why, because it was like he's bi, and I was like, well, girl, he would have looked at you anyways. This before I found out. You could everything you wanted, and you're still gonna have to wear a strap on for him. She's like, I will. I thought she was so precious, and I know that he forced her into it. I do believe that, because it was tearing her up, because it seemed like me and the preacher were the only ones that knew, and we didn't know how to go about getting the evidence.
Oh wow, that sounds like a hell of
Yeah,
a
but look,
story.
I got the videos and everything of the 90 cops that were like pulled down the road and all down my driveway and everything. 19 different cops. And then all of a sudden you hear, skirt, and they all just fly out of here, right? And I said, oh, hell. And, yep, apparently he had the other girl, Maddie, which was the third girl he was sleeping with, waiting at the end of the road when he figured out Ellie was coming to tell them everything. He thought he was just going to jail for hitting the baby, which he should have, because you don't hit no baby. But,
Mm-mm.
and I didn't know that he put that baby in the ICU. Like, he put that baby in the ICU. I think he was going to sacrifice that baby too, honestly, just like he did with my mama, just like he did with that dog. And in the Torah, the more you sacrifice, like, sacrifice like a loved one or something like that, then you rank up really high, and you do get powers and stuff like that. That's no joke. But that's the whole thing, is the demons that serve you now, honey, please believe you will serve them eternally later.
And so he like a psychopath. Sounds like.
Yeah, but he was so addicted to the power, you know? And yeah, he could do things that were unexplainable, like literally go through walls, be invisible, like move things. He was one of these people, like, have you had any issue with like weird things moving, or like, they
Hello,
call it
Dave.
gang stalking and stuff like that? He's one of the ones that are doing that. They're called the lost souls.
Mm.
Um,
Batteries that you just put in will be flipped over inside out when you know, or lights, you know what I mean? Like, it's just
Start
things like
flickering
that.
and
Or you'll
shit.
feel something pushing up on the bed.
am I
Yeah, or you'll feel
audible?
something pushing up on you in the bed. Or, huh?
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you, ma'am. I just wanted to know if I'm audible.
No, you're talking to Saint Dev.
What?
Were you talking to Saint just a few minutes ago?
Yes, I was asking if I'm audible. That's all. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, I think everything is fine amongst everyone. So yeah.
All right, go ahead, guys. Sorry.
Uh, what?
Hello?
What the hell is going
Hey, was
on?
that Deb? I'm sorry. You know, D, I'm so sorry, honey. Sometimes I forget we ain't on the phone call. I gotta
Dev, are
stop
you
that
there?
noise. Sometimes I forget we
Yes,
ain't on the
I'm
phone
here.
call, baby.
No, Miss Sant, don't be sorry. In fact, I'm sorry. I don't know. I thought I made you sad or something. It was
No,
just a
no,
necessary,
don't
urgent.
apologize. No, no, we were waiting on you to come back. And I was just telling him what was going on with, everything that's going on around here. But
Yeah,
I'm glad you're back. I saw you popped into the Pulse and said, hey. No, the only
I
reason
just
I left
came
was to
there.
let the frequencies get fixed.
I just came there to find you to say I'm sorry because I thought I made you sad or something.
No. I just know that, like, you can ask these, like, our frequencies will frequently mess up when we get on the same, like, wave. It's a vibe.
Right.
So I'll have to leave for a minute, and I'll go to another room, and I'll come back.
Right. I see, ma'am. Right.
And you don't ever have to apologize to me, because I promise you, I loved you before I met you. If you're cool with D, you're cool with me forever.
Sure thing, madam. Thank you.
And see, that's what my rooms is about. I don't like all that BS or anything like that. I like cool vibes, highly vibrational energies and stuff like that. So I'm seeing this 222 in regard to hearts, and that's my grandmother's angelic number. And I wonder what's going on with this. Yeah, I'm loving this 222, and it hasn't changed. It's just been 222 ever since. Ever since you entered the room, same. You don't see the 222
That's
hearts?
crazy because 11, 22 are my numbers, and my mama, you know, yeah, and my mother or my mom, she was my grandmother, like I said, and, she's born on the 22nd of June. So 11 and 22 have always been my numbers. That's got to be her.
That's interesting. And Deb, I'm not sure, but you're into mathematics, but I think I asked you this before if you were into angelic numbers. I don't think you are.
Where, with all due respect, the thing is, I'm not really good along with metaphysical concepts. It's just like, angelic numbers is a very touching concept. But the thing is, at the end of the day, I see it in a perspective of a statistic. So, for example, let's say somebody sees these angelic numbers like 11, 11, 10, 10, 12, 12, right? Most of the day. And, he might believe it's about energy or something, which I can't deny it because at the end of the day, I don't know too. But what I can say is that still just a statistic. It's not impossible to see all of the angelic number, as well as it's not really doable to see all of the angelic numbers. It's just about, a statistic, percentages. So at the same time that it's doable, just based on, statistic and possibility. So seeing an angelic number seems like a very possible thing for me.
You said an impossible thing?
Possible, because it's about possibility. Because it's
Okay.
about possibility.
Because
So,
not everyone can see the numbers, I mean, and some people say that, it's not a phenomenon, it's not this, it's not that. And it's just like, don't get jealous and upset of the people that are the light and are chosen and can see this shit. Don't get jealous of that. Certain people have certain powers and certain energies and whatever, and certain people don't. And yeah.
Right. Sure. Yeah, right.
Saying, what are you doing?
Oh, I was texting because I was going to tell you I was going to switch to that one, but Deb does see it, but he sees it on a quantum level, like his frequencies with wave. As we see like numbers and we tend to turn to that, he sees things in patterns and repetition, I guarantee it.
Well, the thing is, madam, I grew up with numbers. Since I was 6'5", I used to do math and numbers and, abacus and all different things. It's just like numbers are probably my biggest friends in my life. And I have, if I would have only one strength that I would say, because I don't like to say so myself, is that I really do see patterns and algorithms, right? I do algorithms. And it's just, whenever it comes about numbers, it's just the universe for me,
3, 6, and 9, darling. I bet you love those.
Where 36 and 9, I mean, there is this quote from Tesla. It says, these are the
You can
keys.
unlock all the mysteries of the world with 3, 6, and 9 to follow the patterns,
Right,
to
yeah.
follow the frequencies.
If you ask me, I would say
That is Tesla. Who said that? Deborah,
It was.
Saint. Mm-hmm.
It was Nikolai Tesla.
Yeah,
And
it's a quote from Nikola Tesla. He says, if you find a mystery behind 3, 6, and 9, you can find the mysteries of the world. But, madam, I just want to mentioned that the mystery he's talking about, it's about how important. I mean, it's a mathematical theory. I can
Oh, I
give
already
you
know.
some
It's the flower. It's the flower. I know.
right. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you know it.
Sure, sure. But hold that thought. Let me switch to my iPhone so I can hear better. I
Okay,
love
madam.
this. I love this. I will be right back.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. She will return here shortly, my audience who's out there listening. So Dev and I will continue on with the conversation.
Right. Yeah. Sure. So, did you ask about who's Nikola Tesla? I can give you a brief introduction about him if you want.
I know that he made the Tesla car or whatever the case may be. I do know that he practiced semen retention, so he didn't really mess around with anyone. I don't know if he was into males or not, but he didn't mess with females or anything like that because he was more into his work and whatever. So I do know that I think he passed away.
Yeah, I don't really, I've never cared about his, personality in terms of his need or his feelings about himself. I was mainly talking about, what he did to science community.
No, I don't know.
I mean, you kind of did it, you kind of guessed it right. Though Nikola Tesla did not create the Tesla car, the Tesla car was named for him when Elon Musk did it. But what he did, I mean, he quite a bit did lots of things. He invented the Tesla coil, a high voltage transformer that produces high frequency alternating current. The Tesla coil is also used in various applications, including radio technology and wireless transmissions experiments. So, when you're talking to me right now, we have to thank Nikola Tesla because of his Tesla coil, which is a high voltage transformer. So we can talk through radio frequencies to each other. Now, he also made an AC system, alternating current system. He also designed the first practical induction motor, which operates an alternating current again. He loves alternating current. And he's the father of radio technology and wireless transmissions of energy, and also remote control. Tesla demonstrated remote control technology in 1898 or something by just using radio waves to control a small boat. So the first idea of a remote control was also from him. And also we have X-ray imaging. Tesla conducted early experiments with X-rays and also neon lighting. You see, so basically 85% of your day.
So it sounds like to me you have a strong liking for Tesla.
No, my favorite is Sir Isaac Newton, and I can list more than 300,000 scientists and mathematicians and physicists and biologists and all for you, but I believe none of them could be Sir Isaac Newton. It's just, I mean, he's a little overrated too, so lots of people know it, and that's why I say I can name lots of other scientists too. So I know them as well, and like just as Tesla that I know everything about them, I know other ones too, but Isaac Newton is just the biggest, brightest mind this planet ever seen. And I don't believe nobody could be as smart as he was.
Well, excellent. Thank you guys. Well, thank you. I said thank you guys. Thank you, Dev, because for informing us. It's always nice to talk to someone that's very informative and knows something because we can always learn. And it's always, you never too old to learn anything. So thank you very much. There's some things in there that, I didn't know. So thank you for informing the world.
Anytime. It's my pleasure, my honor, and thank you for letting me to participate. I love to have my own shows here, but the problem is there's this system of engagement of this app that allows any shows that has over 500 likes or whatever to be shown in the Explorer. So I tried to do some scientific shows a few times, but since I can't be in the Explorer, nobody sees it, so nobody can join. So I just always, join other podcasts and be prouder to be participated.
Well, hopefully you're around when my friend, her name is Laura. I'm going to foreshadow her on my show one of these days. She's a very loquacitive person, and I think that you will get a lot out of her. Very, very informative as well. And, hopefully one of these days when I go live, she's on and you're on, and I can introduce you to her as well.
Right, sure, yeah, it would be my honor.
So what is it nighttime there? You're in,
Iran.
Iran, correct?
Okay, wait. Let's just fix it right here. I've already did this to other 3 Americans. Let's do it here as well. My friend, for one and all time, it's Iran. Iran is just a big stereotype. It's Iran.
Okay.
I'm joking, but it's just.
No, I was hoping
Iran.
that you were joking. I was waiting for you to say something because I would hate to, have to, go a little cuckoo for Cocoa Post on your ass. I mean, I'm just keeping, I find you to be a nice person. I find you to be a nice person and everything, and I'm glad that you're on my podcast and everything. But disrespect and things of that particular nature in your own country or language or however, you're not going to come for me like that. So let's be cool. Let's be cool, calm, and collective with each other and respect each other and all of that type of stuff. But just because you have some smarts and everything, don't mean that you're going to make me feel inadequate under you.
I never do that. Wait, where are you going, man?
I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know who I am and what my podcast is about and what I'm going to have and what I'm not going to have. That's all I'm saying.
I know who are you. You're a great person and you're my friend. And it was just a joke. Sorry.
Well, you didn't say that right away, and so that's why I was assuming that you were coming off in a disrespectful way. And I'm going to check that ahead of time.
My bad, mate. My bad. You're right. Here's the thing. It's just I've always been really terrible with this sarcasm and all. Like people do sarcasm and I don't get it, and I do sarcasm and people don't get it. So my bad. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay to have some sarcasm or whatever the case may be, but, sometimes I don't deal well with it. And, you just, said that in so many words. I don't deal with sarcasm well because, sometimes it does come off as if a person is really meaning what they're saying out of their mouth.
Exactly. Like I'm always to people like, how am I supposed to get the sarcasm? You need a sarcasm board because I'm too dumb for it. Sorry. So I feel you. Sorry, that was a bad joke probably.
Yeah, it really was.
So yeah. So yeah. So are you in the United States, right?
Am I what?
You're in the United States, right?
Correct.
Right. May I know which state?
I'm in Arizona.
Arizona. So, if I don't mistake, do you know your time in GMT by any chance? Or maybe
No,
Eastern
I
time?
don't worry about that shit. I don't have time for that.
You're right. I just felt so, like meaningless. So, mate, what time is it right there? Because now we can calculate our time. Because for me, it's 10:40 a.m. What about you?
It's going on 12:12 here, angelic time for myself. I'm not sure about anyone else, but it's going on 12:12 here.
So I just catched an angelic side, didn't I? Didn't we?
Hello, LUROCK.
Right.
Thank you for entering the live chat. I really do appreciate your energies. How are you tonight?
Hello, LUROCK. So, 12:12. Oh, we have lots of time difference. I guess we have around 8-hour time difference.
Yeah. Which makes the country beautiful.
Yeah,
Everyone has their own time difference, so to speak.
I mean, that's exactly how time is relative, like it's your day is ending, my day is just starting, and then 12 hours later, my day is ending and your day is starting. So it's very funny, right?
I find it to be a lovely thing. If everyone was on the right time or the same time, I don't think that, the world would function as it does today.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, LUROCK. Welcome back again. So yeah, that's right. How is the weather though there? Is it cold there too?
The weather is lovely here in Arizona. I'm
You
not
guys
sure
are
about
lucky.
anywhere else, but in Arizona, the weather is very nice.
You guys are lucky. Here is like here is like a Finland-Russian storm. It's like wind and snow and rain and everything.
Hmm.
So yeah.
So where are you from, LUROCK? Oh, okay. So yeah, you do have some good weather.
Most of the United States have this dreamy weather. I always wanted to see rather than just being in snow.
Not all of the United States has good weather.
But most
Hold
of
on
them
one
have.
second. Oh, this is security. I have to leave out of the park, but you guys can stay on the phone.
Oh wait, are you okay?
Hello, how are you? Oh, okay. All right, thank you. All right.
Are you okay, Venom?
I'm fine. Yeah, the park is just closed, and I should have left a long time ago, but I was having such a good conversation with everyone. I didn't feel like it.
Yeah.
But now I'm going home across the street, so.
Yeah. You see, Einstein says, when you're having, you're enjoying your time with the people, you don't even feel the time passage. It's like 5 minutes is like 5 hours. So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What did
But
LUROCK say? And bitches with fat asses everywhere. I needed that laugh. You are crazy. All right. Bear with me, people. I'm on my way home. They're getting ready to close this gate.
no problem. But Miss LMC is not back.
LMC went to change her phone and do something. She said she'll be back here momentarily. So if you just bear with us, Dev, your newfound friend will be back here shortly.
It's just I hope she can come back before the show is over. I don't really like, goodbying without goodbying.
Yeah, you guys were having a decent conversation, that I would like to hear continue.
Yeah, I mean, first we had a good conversation, and then he came and we all had a good conversation. And LUROCK, why don't you come up so we could have a better conversation as well?
Yeah, and hear about these bitches out there with fat asses. Dev, do you like bitches with fat asses?
No, I mean, not no. I have I have no comment on this, because any comment would be controversial. Any comment would be controversial. I leave it to you, mate. I leave it to you.
I had to ask that question.
He
Okay,
doesn't
what it
like a thick. Okay, I'm not gonna say that yet.
Wait, hold on. Let me see. I'm looking to see what LUROCK said, and I missed my turn. Who doesn't like? Okay. Hold on one second. Let me turn into my parking spot. You said who doesn't like? Hold on. I glanced at it, if I'm not mistaken. What was that? A damn can. Okay, you said who doesn't like a thick booty? Uh,
What was that?
I know there was like a can or something that was in my. Okay, 1 second. Okay, who doesn't like a thick booty? Dev doesn't want to reply. I was going to say something very glib, but I think I will refrain from saying what I was going to say. No, I'm not. It's my show. I don't like a thick booty. I like a thick dick. I like that. Yeah. um, Dev, he doesn't want to say what he likes in regard to thick booties and stuff like that. We already know what you like.
It's just,
LUROCK, you already admitted what you like down there. You like hairy coochies, LUROCK, or shaved bushes? I mean, if it's shaved, there's no bush. But do you like hairy coochies or a nice little line? Oh, he said accent. He's referring to you, Dev.
right, what should I do?
I guess ask your question. I think you were going to ask the question.
Ask what question, sir?
Oh, I don't know. Where were you referring to, LUROCK? You said accent. So, where were you
I
referring?
believe he was talking to you. He was
Oh,
telling you
my.
that ask these questions from Miss Saint.
Oh, okay. Hold on 1 second. Let me get out the car so that I can go into the house.
It's so bad that nobody can have actual communication aside from the podcast to other people. For example, we could text Miss Saint like, "Where are you?" but we can't.
That's where you come in, Dev. You have all these ideas in the brain, so why don't you, get some of these ideas and put them into fruition.
I emailed the staff team of Partbean. I taught them. I'm a developer. I've been doing computer science for 6 years. Your application has so many bugs, and I believe I can fix most of them. I don't even need any money. Just let me do it. These bugs are annoying. They haven't responded.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe they know you have the answer and they just don't want to, deal, I guess.
Yeah.
Who's to say? So, LUROCK, why are you so quiet? We're all waiting for Saint around here. I don't know what she's doing.
Yeah, we all do.
Well, we're not necessarily waiting for her, but getting ready for work. What do you do for work? I forgot. I thought it's not security, is it? I'm just taking a wild guess.
I mean, that was a good guess based on food salesman.
Ah, okay. Okay. Let me see. I'm going to join. I hope I joined correctly. I just did. I did something. Okay. Sorry, you guys. So, Dev, what did you have to eat today? I know you always have something extraordinary to eat.
How is it that this app has been overrun by these African religious people?
Where did that come from? And I was just talking about food.
I know, but I just don't really get it. It's like 99% African religious prophetic sessions and 1% social conversation from different people around the globe.
I did hear that about Podbean in regards to the preaching African people or whatever that are on here. I'm not sure if it's for money, profit, or what they're doing it for, but
It's it's almost for money. I mean, what are the reasons to the people? I'm not a biased particular person. One time I gave it a shot. I went there, but they were just yelling. They were just yelling so madly, and I couldn't even catch anything. They were just yelling, and I came out.
What do you think about that, LUROCK? Now, you said you wasn't a prejudiced person? Dev, is that what you said? Hello.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, the Venom. They think I'm an AI.
Okay.
Yeah. I met, some great people here as well, LUROCK and some other friends, and all of them believed I'm an AI. So yeah, Dev Alex, great. I mean, why Dev Alex? Couldn't Dev be the name of the AI itself? It seems like a very legit name, doesn't it?
All right. On my way in the house. Okay. All right. Sorry, my people. I just made it into the apartment. I have to turn down my white noise machines.
No problem. Take your time, mate.
I think we talked white noise before, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Dev. And frequencies.
Right.
If not, that's what I enjoy. It's a good way to block things out.
Right. The LUROCK says, can I call in?
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's fine. Feel free.
Do you have 5G in Iran yet? No, it's not commonly spread out. Some few phones and internet providers can support it, and 85+% of the population don't have it.
Hold on. One second,
I
Shabazz. I have one more white noise machine to turn down real quick.
All right.
Okay, sorry. I had one more white noise machine to turn down, so that's much better.
Okay.
White machine, like the main machine.
No, white noise machine, like frequency machines. I have white noise, brown noise, and other different noises. It keeps me calm in regard to my ADHD and stuff like that, and keeps me focused in regard to a lot of different things. So, yeah, I definitely live by white noise and different noise frequencies.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
So apparently, Deb over here in America, since they just feed us poison in all of our food, they can control how our body reacts to it through 5G.
Okay. And, were you talking to myself or both of us?
Either one, yeah.
Okay. Dev, you got this one while I'm getting adjusted over here?
Yeah, sure. Mr. LUROCK, can you say it again, mate?
You heard what I said?
No, I didn't hear what you said, sorry.
So because they only feed us poison here with sugar in it, they can control the frequency of how our body reacts to everything here.
What are you? Is this a conspiracy theory or something?
No, it's the truth. Look,
Right.
every conspiracy over the last 20 years have all been right. So I mean, is it really a conspiracy at this point?
Well, which side of me you want to look at it? If I look at it statistically, then yeah, you're right. If the past 20 years conspiracy theory were right, so statistically speaking, this conspiracy theory has high chance to be right. But if you want me to look at biologically, then until there is no biologic evidence that they're poisoning you, right, in terms of absolute evidences experimentally and scientifically,
Okay.
then
Okay. Do you know what Tuskegee experiments were?
no, I have no idea about it.
How about cloud seeding?
About what?
Cloud seeding. Yeah, right in the chat.
Right, yeah, thank you. Cloud seeding, oh yeah, I've heard about that one.
Okay. Did you have any problem
Cloud seeding?
explaining?
Cla-
Hold on one second,
about
Dad.
cloud seeding?
Did you have any problem explaining this to the audience, LUROCK, in regard to cloud seeding? Either one of you, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I would be able to talk about cloud seeding. So, let me put it this way. Cloud seeding is a weather modification technique, right? That is used to enhance precipitation, such as rain or snow, right? All of them from clouds, as it says, cloud seeding. So the process involves introducing certain substances into the atmosphere to encourage the formation of ice crystals or maybe water droplets, right, within clouds, which can lead to increased rainfall or snowfall. That's basically cloud seeding, right? Modification technique that can enhance rain or snow or modify them in their own way.
Are you guys on the same page?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So, Mr. LUROCK, what about cloud seeding?
It's toxic. It's not real. It's fake.
Oh, so you believe? Wait, let me just make it clear for my own self. So you believe cloud seeding is not real, like it's not particularly possible?
You can't make rain. So,
Well, in fact, how
so
cloud seeding works
it
is
has to be it has to be chemical. It can't be just regular like hydrogen and oxygen.
so you believe it's like chemical reaction rather than just, as it says, cloud, right? Oxygen and
Yeah,
carbon dioxide.
it's got added stuff to it.
Right. So now that's the theory, right? Like cloud seeding is toxic. Well, I would say the substances commonly used in cloud seeding, such as silver iodide, sodium chloride, which is the table salt, right? And we also got potassium iodide. These are the general things that are used in cloud seeding. I don't know about the rest of it, right? But these are considered to be safe in the amounts used for this purpose. Silver iodide, there's no toxicity in it, and the environmental impact of it, it's been for years that they're doing ongoing researches about the environmental effects of silver iodide, but it is not considered as a major pollutant, though it does have very, very slight effect on, polluting the air, but it's not that much. Sodium chloride, which is a table salt, not toxic at all, and there's no environmental impact. Potassium iodide, again, not toxic. So, generally looking at it, it seems very healthy.
And how do you feel about that comment?
You know what happens when humans try to play God?
When a human plays God,
Yeah, God gets really upset.
okay.
He don't like humans trying to be him.
So cloud seeding is an act of being God?
I mean, you're trying to make it rain in places it's not supposed to rain. So.
I mean, humans, from the beginning of their point that they popped up on this planet and they evolved, they always used to modify anything that they can with satisfying the need. So by the passage of time, we learned more and more and more. And this is just the beginning, mate. We still don't even have 100% control over this planet. Cloud seeding is just one little fraction of planetary engineering, right? There is a chart called the Kardashev chart, right, that talks about different civilization. We're not even a first level civilization. A first level civilization is a civilization that could completely control the planet that they're living in for all of their needs.
We've already had that before. The Egyptians used to do that.
I'm sorry, my friend. Can you say it again?
We've already done that. The Egyptians used to do that.
The Egyptians used to control all of the planet in 8,000 years ago?
Yep, pretty much.
How, can you expand on it, please?
Yeah, through better technology that we don't have anymore.
But there's no evidence that they had better technology that we had.
Which it's everywhere that they had better technology.
So why do you think they have
There's
better
probably a
technology?
reason why it hasn't been publicized, quite frankly, considering, anyway.
If you guys ever watch Ancient Aliens, it'll show you a lot on there.
So you believe we had ancient aliens 8,000 years ago in Egypt culture?
I think there's still aliens on Earth now.
Aliens. So wonderful. Such a great topic. So when we say alien, what are we talking about? A complete different living organism species from another planet.
No, they're gods. Well, technically, they're gods from another place.
Right. Great. I see.
I would back LUROCK up, and I would say that I believe in aliens and things of that particular nature and other things that haven't been manifested in this particular universe. I definitely will back him up and say that I believe him. Just because the eyes can't see it doesn't mean that it's not there. And someone told me this that I used to work with, because they asked me if I believe that. We were on the topic of dragons and unicorns and stuff. And they asked me, do I believe in them? And I was going to shy away and say no. And I stood in my own motherfucking power. And I said, yes, I do believe in them. And we had a long conversation about it. And they said, quoting their words exactly, just because the eyes cannot see it doesn't mean that it's not there. Just because it hasn't been manifested to this particular realm doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. Dinosaurs existed on this motherfucker. So why wouldn't dragons and stuff exist?
We have biological evidences and fossils from dinosaurs. That's why we know they existed. We didn't saw them.
Who cares?
But no, I mean, it matters. So how is the difference between believing and faith? Faith is never seeing, never knowing, never touching, or any experimental power, but just having the faith spiritually. But believing is with evidence, right? We believe dinosaurs existed, right? Because we know about their history, we know about their evolutionary pathway, we know about their biology. We've discovered their fossils and studied them.
Of course, because they were here. They've been manifested to this particular realm, so of course we know about them.
But there's no fossil or any sign of scientific history or article or anything from dragons. So that's why we don't believe in.
Who cares? Everybody has their own belief system. What you believe in is what you believe in, and what I believe in is what I believe in, and what the next person believes in is what they believe in. That's the freedom that we have in America, to believe in what the fuck we want to believe in.
Yeah, absolutely. That's understandable. I mean, the moment we start to mandatory force people to believe what we want, it's basically just
no one's forcing anyone to do anything. This is free willingly. I'm not forcing you. I'm not forcing you to believe in dragons and unicorns and things of that particular nature. I'm not putting a gun to your head and saying, Deb, you better believe in this shit. I don't give a fuck what you believe in. Excuse my French, but I just keep it real like that. I mean, I don't care.
Yeah, it's exactly what I'm saying. Like, I myself, I've been to different podcasts and topics and conversations, but I never said, I never disrespected or, said or questioned anyone's beliefs. People are free to believe whatever they want. I was just basically answering, the question about dragons and dinosaurs. Didn't mean to.
No, I'm not hostile I'm not upset or anything like that. But, like I said, everyone has their own belief system
Yeah.
and believe what they want to believe. And I just believe just because it hasn't been manifested to this particular realm doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. This is not the only realm that's out there. There are other realms and dimensions and things of that particular nature that source has created that we don't even know anything about, that we think we know about. Humans, that's the thing with human beings think that they know every motherfucking thing and they don't know. Let source have that. And if you don't know who source is, it's God. Let him have that. He the one that knows everything.
Right. Yeah, sure.
But when you leave it to these motherfucking human beings, boy, they know some of every motherfucking thing just because they pick up a damn book and read a couple of motherfucking sentences and know some mathematical issues and whatever the case. And I'm not judging you, Deb.
It's all right.
And if I was, who cares? But I'm not. But I mean, yeah, just because you know that intelligence and have that intelligence and smarts or whatever, don't mean that you know some of everything. Because the next person knows just as much as you do.
That's absolutely right. And wherever I go to any podcast, one of my most always cliche quotes that I love to say from Socrates is that I know that I don't know. Because the moment I believe, or not me, anybody, the moment anybody believe that they know, right, that's the moment they're going to stop learning about whatever they knew and whatever they could know. Because when you think you know, you're stopping the limits of knowing more. So all I know is that I don't know. And there's always potential to learn more. And no matter where I go, whom I'm speaking to, there's always something I can learn from other people.
No, definitely. Definitely, because we're all a learning tool to learn from.
Yes.
LUROCK, thank you for entering once again. Feel free to call in. Oh, okay, there you go.
Good.
All right.
Oh, welcome back, LUROCK.
What's goody? What I missed?
All good, mate. All good.
I flew away on my unicorn. Sorry, I came right back.
Oh, are you being an ass, LUROCK?
No, I have an old Civic, so it's the unicorn.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I do that sometimes. My bad.
Well, welcome back. We appreciate your energies. So why is everyone so quiet? Let's continue.
Yeah.
It seems like there's an energy shift.
What?
So what's the energy shift about? I mean,
What you mean?
Oh, energy. No, there's no energy shift, is there?
okay. Because I'm just like, damn, everything was cool at first, and now no one's talking.
No, maybe I don't know. I don't know. I'm just sorry. You guys just go ahead. I'm always here to participate. I'm just not that much of a very energetic person myself. Sorry.
Mm. Mm.
So what y'all doing tonight?
Myself personally, after this is over and done with, I'm going to get organized in regard to, my apartment and things of that particular nature. And, probably cook myself something to eat, maybe do a little ASMR video for my YouTube platform, and, continue on uplifting my vibrations.
Nice.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yourself?
anytime. Well, it's not night, but guess what? It's 11:11. Okay.
It's 11:11 right there. I mean, there right now. Hello. Okay, yeah, thank you. Good God, because he was getting on my damn nerves. Um, anyway, LUROCK, what's going on?
What's good, man?
Nothing much. Chilling out.
You know who I am, right?
I do. I think you were introduced to me by Saint.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was supposed to have returned, but I'm not sure where she went to.
She's on a wrecking spree, dog. So if you do talk to her, just keep her safe.
Am I audible? I got disconnected. No?
Oh, okay.
Just look
Okay.
out for her.
D-Venom, do you hear me, mate?
If
I
you
got
cross her, just
disconnected.
keep an eye out for her.
I hear you. I hear both of you. Yeah, she was telling me a story before Dev had joined, and it sounded pretty serious. And I don't know. I feel energy wise that things aren't good, but necessarily bad on their behalf.
Yeah. Uh, just I know you guys are cool, so just keep your eye out on her if you see her again.
Okay. Well, hopefully she
Oh,
returns.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
slightly worried about you.
Are we talking about Saint?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So have you seen Crazy Lady on here again, Dev, or no?
Crazy Lady, is it the same as the one that I mean, I guess she changed the name, right? It's BL Shorty, or maybe that's another person.
No, that's another person. Crazy Lady, I think you were in the chat and live session when I had, and Crazy Lady joined.
I remember Crazy Lady. Oh no, I remember now. Yeah, I remember her. No, we haven't, you know, seen each other or talked to each other or been in touch from then.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't know if LUROCK had a bad connection or not, but his call ended unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, he probably had a bad connection.
So what are your plans for the rest of it's
Oh
morning
yeah,
there.
I was answering, but I got disconnected. I just told you when I got disconnected that guess what? It's 11:11 right now, and I was telling you that my day has been started for like almost you can say 6 hour, and I've been studying for now around 4 hour and a half, and I guess I just have to keep studying until the night. That's my
Well,
plan.
there's nothing wrong with that, Dev. You're doing something, you could be doing worse. That's how I look at it, and you're not. You're studying and you're informing your brain, and that's a good thing. What's wrong with
Thank
that?
you. No, there's nothing wrong. It's all right. I mean, I myself love it. It's just that sometimes I might feel a little backward from other people in my age. Like they have experiences that I've never experienced, but I'm alright.
Wait, how old are you again, Dev? I guess 19 because Lou Rock wanted to know.
Okay, so I've never told you because I thought I did. I am 17 and 8 months and 22 days.
Oh, you know what? I think you did tell me that you were fairly young. I didn't realize that you were. Oh my God! Wow.
You didn't think I'm this young, didn't you? I'm joking.
No, I honestly didn't. So wow, but it's very impressive that because most 17, you said 17, right?
Yes, 17 and 8 months.
Okay, so you said 17 and 8 months, so you're 16.
No. Like it's been 8 months. I've passed my
Oh,
17.
okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
be
I
18
got you.
in 4 months.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha. All right. So yeah, hold on, Dev. Karen, hello. How are you? I'm not sure if you know Dev.
Yes, we know each other. She's a very nice lady. Hello, ma'am.
Excellent. Excellent.
So yeah, that's all. I don't mind it. It's just,
This is what?
oh yeah, yeah.
Karen? You know, sometimes I take a little hiatus for my own self. I do have a life aside from being on the microphone, and I can't always, attend to my audience like that. The blessed thing is that, people haven't gone anywhere. They haven't separated, and they understand, or hopefully understand, that people that are in this position have lives, and we have things to attend to behind the mic. And, I attend to those real life issues, and I give myself that break. And then I come back, even with more stories to tell. I'm happy to see you as well. How are you doing? Feel free to call in. Fuck all this typing stuff. Excuse my French. Saint was in the room not that long ago. She was supposed to be returning, but she hasn't. I hope everything is well.
Yeah, I'm pretty worried about her right now because all she wanted to do was just switching the phone, but it's been around. Oh, that would be amazing, Miss Karen, because I would really like to know if she's alright.
Yeah, she seems to be going through a lot, and I hate that she has to go through what she's going through.
I see. But I I would really wish she do the best in whatever she's doing.
Saint, you said your mic is messed. I mean, I'm not saying. I'm obviously she's on my mind. Um, Karen, your mic is messed up. Oh, it goes in and out. Oh, she's gonna call. Okay, my people, she's calling Saint and seeing what's going on here.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like it would be good to know about her. LUROCK is not here, ma'am. Oh, she didn't pick up. Okay, now that's a slightly really getting serious.
It's a little scary, but I don't know
Yeah,
her
I
like
mean,
that, so I can't really base my theory on, just knowing her via podcast. I don't really know her character like that, so I'm not sure if she's the type of person that doesn't pick up the phone because she doesn't want to be bothered, or if she's,
I don't think that's how she is. Though I don't know her as well, I just believe she would pick up the phone if she could. And also with the fact that she has to be here 30 minutes ago, as she said, but she's not here and she's not picking up the phone. I guess it's a thing to be very. Sometimes she doesn't feel well. I see. I just
So
feel
if she
like
doesn't feel well, she doesn't pick up the phone. Like most people, they don't want to be bothered. Shit, they want to relax and get better.
right, but But wouldn't talking to people help when you're not feeling good?
I guess in some cases it could help, but for some people, picking up that phone or moving or doing whatever, it makes them even more sick depending on what they're sick from. Like with alcohol, for me back in the days, I didn't want to be bothered with hearing phones ring, no one opening my door. Any little sound would just, cause me to have a bigger headache than what I had because I was drinking so much the night before, which is, something I put my own self through. But, yeah.
Right. I see. Right, yeah.
Damn, Karen, I wish you could call in. So what's going on the music side of things? Karen, how is that going? Dev's call ended. I'm not sure if I asked how was things going on the music side of on the music side, because I know that you do music, and I was just pondering. Excuse me.
Sorry, I just went to go search for anyone in the Explorer and other podcasts, and I found out that LUROCK just opened his own podcast show. So, Miss Karen, yeah, maybe I can go there and tell him that cool. It's just, I mean, he was here and then he got disconnected and now he's there. It's just, he could maybe goodbye with us, but yeah, maybe we can talk to LUROCK, that call her.
Oh, try again, Karen.
Karen is not here too. It's only us.
Oh wow.
This is getting really. Yeah.
It's like cat and mouse.
Yeah.
People are in this room, people are in that room, and whatever else the case may be, and
exactly.
Well,
I really
maybe,
want to. Sorry, go ahead.
No, continue.
Nothing. I just wanted to say I really want to talk to LUROCK and let him know that you need to call Miss LMC. But what did you want to say?
No, it wasn't nothing that important. But feel free to go to his room if you want and let him know, because this show is about to end in a little bit anyway. I'm going to, stay on here until it ends. But if you want to, feel free to tell him and let him know.
All right, I won't leave you.
Oh wait, Karen. Okay, hold on.
Wait, Karen's back. Miss Karen, what happened? Did you call her?
Hello?
Hello, Karen.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, how you doing, stranger?
How are you? Shit, that's a bigger question.
Man, this podcast is getting on my nerve. I gotta keep turning off the phone, putting it back on, resetting. I was shocked I could get on the mic. But I'm still doing my thing. Little by little, it's coming along, it's coming in play. I got some things coming in place, so I thank God for that.
Okay, that's good. It's always nice to have endeavors and things like that.
Yes. Sorry. Other than that, just here taking it one day at a time. I'm gonna put on some slow, sipping my little wine, put on a little slow jam. Before I go lay down, it gets me through the night.
So, ma'am, did you call her again?
Huh?
Did you call Miss Saint again?
Well, let me tell you something. Normally this time, you're not going to hear from her no more. Once she gets on late most of the time, what I know from her, you're not going to hear from her till whenever she get on again the next time. But she takes medication. She's sickly, so, sometimes the medication gets your body tired.
Mm-hmm. And depending on
Right.
what she's taking it for, you know.
Oh yeah, she's taking it for serious situation, so it's very strong what she's taking.
Okay.
Right. Okay, I
Yeah.
just hope she's alright.
Yeah, she's good. She's good. She just most likely trying to get her rest on. She just lost her grandma not that long ago, so that adds more to the stress, you know.
I
So it's
see.
like to get on for
Alright.
like a way of therapy. To get on for a little bit and then ease her mind and then gets the medication kicks in there.
Right.
Okay. So now we're
Okay.
The
understanding her
people,
situation a little bit better.
yeah,
Yeah,
the people that
that's
have
better.
pain, sometimes like even me, like when my body act up, sometimes I'm in so much pain, my head is on the wall. I'm trying to find some way to lay down comfortable. And once I get in that one position, I don't even want to go get up to use the bathroom. So pain is not a good thing.
Okay, I
Yeah,
want to just
right.
say that the podcast is going to be ending here momentarily. Y'all know how Podbean does.
No,
Are you guys going to LUROCK's a
no, I'm not going
podcast?
over there. No, not me. I'm not going over there. Are you coming back on?
Um, I
I could.
I can I can create a podcast if you guys have followed me.
Are you gonna do
Well,
one?
listen.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have that much. My podcast don't go to Explorer, so the only way you guys can join is just having me, so you guys get the notification.
I don't know how to do that. It was even hard for me to find you. D, it was hard for me to find you. I had to type in something and then you pop up. You're not on the main screen.
Ma'am, my podcast don't go on the main screen because I don't have over 500 likes. But the only the only way you can join is by following me and just when I do the podcast, you get the notification like Dev made the podcast, blah blah, and then you can join.
All right, well, I'm following you now, but we'll see. I'm going to try and